Welcome to your tarot reading 11/11. We're going to get some messages for you guys. Let's see what's going on. The Wheel of Fortune. So you may be having good luck. I'm going to put Judgment over here. I feel like there's a situation here that you're dealing with where there's some kind of judgment. Okay, with a relationship. All right, so we're going to be reading into a relationship. Here's your energy. Here's the other person's energy. So let's start with clarifiers first. Let's come over here first to your energy, and then we're going to do a spread for that other energy over there. So you have the Wheel of Fortune, and then you've got these cards over here of, this is like a new world that you're entering. And we got this card in reverse because I feel like there's a situation that you're dealing with over here that perhaps whatever happened here, it's like you're sort of on this path to this new world, and you don't really know what's in this new world, but I feel that here you are waiting, like maybe your soul understands this and you feel like this is a new chapter. She's reading or holding a book in her hands, and she's got a rose, so she's thinking about someone. She's got love on her mind. Perhaps for some of you, this is a relationship that ended here, and you might be going back to a different chapter of your life where there was somebody that was a part of your life that you may have unfinished business with. Maybe you're still in love with this person, and so this is going to be the next chapter with this person. And again, maybe you know this. Maybe you know that something ended over here for you to be able to have this new love opportunity. And it's really a new future. I feel like something has matured too. That card here reminds me of Thy Kingdom Come. Like, it will come when it's meant for you, and also when you're ready. And I feel like here, this woman looks like she's sort of focused on something. And I feel that there's something in her life that she always knew she would come back to. Also, the numbers here, 19 and 29, maybe you were 19 and maybe you're 29 now, but that's very specific. But maybe this was 10 years ago for you, where you're revisiting something or someone from a previous relationship. Or maybe this was a relationship that never was allowed to mature, or maybe when you knew this person, you fell in love with them, but they might have been in another relationship, and you might have been in another relationship, or it could have just been one way. You felt like the love was one way. You might have felt like it was unrequited, but I feel like there is a situation here that it's like your soul is calling it in, so it might be a soulmate from your past. Let me see what this person would like to say to you. This person wants to say, I know I hurt us. So maybe you never got an apology from this person, and so you think about them. And I feel like there's the wheel that's in motion. There's something that is new in your life. There's a lot of things perhaps that are new in your life. There's a lot of change for you. I also got this 19 and 29. This is like before you turn 20, before you turn 30. It's a big transition. So you might even be like 29 going on 30, or 39 going on 40, or 49 going on 50. Some energy like that where you're transitioning to a different stage of your life. And I also feel that you are very balanced at this stage in your life. I feel like you might be thinking about moving. You might be moving to, it might be a different country. You might be moving to where this person is. You might also be someone that is writing a book, and maybe you want to be inspired. So you're going to go, perhaps it's to Italy, perhaps it's to London, the UK, but somewhere that inspires you. I feel like perhaps you've been here before, and maybe you were very young when you went, but you feel like you're being called back. Or perhaps this is just somewhere you've always fantasized about. Okay. This is still your energy, the King of Cups. I feel like this is tied to somebody, though. Maybe you're also working on some kind of project that is with this person from your past. Maybe you weren't able to finish that. Here you might have been in a connection or a relationship, and now that is not in your energy. We're going to read more into that situation, but I feel that you're reconnecting with this here, with this person. And to me, it feels like a person from your past. I know I hurt us. So again, someone you had unfinished business with. And I feel like it's a soulmate for you. Again, the King of Cups. I feel that this person also feels very passionate about you, like they never forgot about you. Let's see what else. Okay, let's get to... You might have had an argument with this person and like never spoke to them again. And I feel that like you've been working really hard on yourself and on maybe this dream. Maybe you thought this dream, like you had put it away at one time, and now you're very inspired to reconnect with this. But I feel like you think about this a lot. And I feel like this person also feels very, or felt conflicted about your connection and their feelings towards you. We do have the Death card at the bottom, so you might be dealing with the Scorpio, but also a relationship that ended where it was abrupt. Perhaps harsh words were said, and this person again feels like they hurt you. But I feel like this person wants to come in with an offer here. So the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. I feel that at one time, maybe like this never got started because of where you were in life, in the sense of maybe you were working really hard on yourself, or maybe the other person was. But I feel like there is a financial balance either for both or for one of you. So you might be like very financially stable now, and perhaps this person we're going to read into their energy, but they might also be getting out of a relationship, and they may be working like on reestablishing themselves financially. Yeah, we see the Lovers in reverse. So maybe both of you guys are coming out of like a 10-year cycle with another person, and this is a time to pick up on this connection. Okay, and then we also get the Strength card, or the 8-8 energy. So some of you guys may reconnect during that time, or there's going to be a lot of build up, like with the 6-6, 7-7, 8-8 portals that we're going into. So Lionsgate energy. This might also be your twin for some of you guys. I just feel that with this woman that is very deep in thought about a person, like somebody that she never forgot. Okay, let me see this Lovers card. Let's clarify this card. Spirit, what do you want to say about this card? This thing that is heavy on your mind will have resolution soon. So I feel like a lot of people are still dealing with this. That's why that comes up. This person may also be dealing with something, perhaps it's legal, and they're waiting to finish out the cycle, the Wheel of Fortune, because it seems like money is, yeah, on this person's mind. And here we have the Fool card, which also would be the 9 of Cups. So this is a person that is like a divine connection that will bring you like complete love, complete fulfillment. And it's also mixed with like the Fool energy, or even the Magician, because it's a 1 card, right? But to me it looks like a new beginning, like somebody that's having a new beginning. And also you see that she has a letter there. So I feel like you may be hearing from this person, like it's going to surprise you. Maybe like at the beginning of the month, next month. So luck is on your side, and look at, that's the 1-2 energy. So 1, 2, and it feels like this is faded. This connection here is faded. Okay, and the 21 card, look at this. So 1, 2, and 2, 1. So very much mirrors. You guys are mirrors of each other, mirrored numbers. And even that is that like Clover energy. So it's like you guys are going to find each other. You're both being called to each other. And this card was in reverse because I feel like you both had a lot of obstacles to get to this point. And I feel that both of you are wondering about the other. I think there was a lot of difficulty with your connection, maybe in the sense of you might be split souls, but very different life experience. But when you come together, it's like you're one. And maybe this person can't explain that, and you maybe can't explain it, but you feel it. And it's a feeling, and it's this feeling of the souls coming together and intertwining with each other. And that's really scary to have that experience with a person, because most people are sort of guarded, and they guard their hearts. But in a soul-to-soul connection, what happens is that the ego is sort of taken out of the equation, and you can have this experience with another. So with a true soul connection. Okay, so yeah, there's somebody here that it looks like universe is making way for this to come to be. Let's see what other messages, Spirit, from this person. I couldn't stand to see the sadness on your face if I told you the truth. This person feels like you put a love spell on them. So this person always remembers this connection. They felt like they couldn't really explain what it was, and they might have felt like it was a love spell. But I feel that something happened here between the two of you that ended the relationship and started a separation. And this person really felt really deeply about you, where I feel like they knew they had to walk away from you, perhaps, because there was this death here. But they also understood how sad. But I feel like you guys' paths just went in separate directions here. It might have also been conflicts of the mind, in the sense that you had a different idea, and what I get is maybe this person might have been involved with somebody, and so they were like looking to have fun, and you weren't, and they left that out so they didn't tell you. Or maybe this person was like coming out of a relationship, and then they got back with the person that they had been with, like a long time sort of relationship. But something of that nature, where again it was just the paths went in different directions. It could have also been work related. This person might have worked a lot, and because we see the pentacles here come up a lot. So something separated you guys, and you went in different directions. Okay, it looks like this person is coming back. And also, I can't help it see this card that's like bright lights. Keep going. So I feel like this energy, you're closing out cycles with the Wheel of Fortune, and then we're going to read into that situation. But the guides are wanting wanting to say to us, keep going. Wanting to say to you, keep going. Okay, so let's put these cards over here, and let's read into this other situation. Okay, so you've got this other person. So, Spirit, what is this other person? Ooh, look at that. This card. This person is watching you. This person is watching you. Okay. So, that's the first thing that we're going to say about this person. So, I was hiding things from you, but now I wish I would have just told you. Okay. One more message from this person. Get more than one. I didn't feel good enough. I wanted to share something with you. So there's something this person didn't tell you, basically. I wanted to share something with you. Okay, let's see. What else about I wanted to share something with you? Look at that. Those two the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. I feel like you may be hearing from this person, and they might have been hiding their feelings from you. And also it could be that this person, there might have been something going on at work with this person. What else? Spirit, do you have to say about the King of Pentacles? Okay, let me see. Let me separate these. The King of Pentacles. With the Four of Cups. This person may have been greedy, stingy. They may have been that way with money, but they may have also been that way like with their time and with like with love. What is this King of Cups? Yeah, it's like a lot of pentacles around their feelings. They might have chose money over you. They might have chose status over you. And I feel like this person regrets doing this. But I also feel that there is, with Judgment, I always look at that card as a final. Like, there's something that is done here. There is love. There was love between two people. But this person is really watching you. And I feel like they're watching you do well, because for them, money is important. Status is important. The way they look to people is important. And I feel like this person might have thought that like love wasn't. But love is innately the most important thing. So it's like this person realizes that they lost you, and therefore they lost. Maybe this was a game for them. That's how I kind of am hearing it. They lost. And maybe this is the issue. I don't feel good enough. So this person, I didn't feel good enough. So this person doesn't have self-worth. And so maybe they were like always buying things to make them feel good about themselves. And they might have bought people's love. And they might have done that with you, but I feel that maybe this person is like emotionally immature, and you just saw through it, or you started to see through it. Maybe not initially, but eventually you did. And that might have been what brought an end to this connection. That this person might have gotten very greedy, selfish, because that usually goes with that energy, right? And really it was a wound that this person had and has. And I feel like they may have done this to other people, and so they're recognizing this as their doing. I was hiding things from you. But now I wish I would have told you. Let's see. What were they hiding? Spirit, what do you want to tell us about this? The World in reverse. The Chariot in reverse. So 2 major arcanas. Oh, okay. And then the Queen of Wands in reverse. So we get the 9 of Swords, the Devil, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands. So this person wants to put this down in the sense of this is a burden. This is a burden on their soul, on their hearts. The Chariot, like they understand that they can't go back. I got interrupted. So I was talking about this person has a burden on their heart and soul over something that they were hiding. And I feel like the Devil might be another person, but it could also be drug addiction. It could be that this person battled addiction, or maybe something happened and it was sort of a lustful sort of situation. And this person feels like they actually lost the most valuable thing that they could have had. And so there's a guilt that I'm feeling for this person, and there's a no going back, like a point of no return. And I feel that this person reached that point of no return with you. What other message, Spirit, do you have for this person? I have so much regret. You embarrassed this person. This person lost your respect. So what is this? You embarrassed this person. You embarrassed this person. The Moon. So, and here's the Wheel of Fortune. I feel that there was maybe somebody that was not valuing you and your connection. Like they didn't know what they had until it was gone. And now this person is in their emotions. Now this person is regretting what happened. They know that you have lost respect for them. And despite all of this other stuff, this person not feeling good enough, and yeah, the things that this person is hiding, all of this other stuff that's going on. I feel like this might have not been the first time that this happened. Like you might have broken up with this person before. Just going to clarify some of these cards. But this person knows that there's no going back to you. The Chariot, I feel like they feel lost. The World in reverse. This is also that 21 card, and it ties us back to the other read for the other person. I feel like it's faded. This person may have been unloyal to you, or broke your trust in some way. And then we get this person's anxiety with the books. So maybe somebody found something out through a journal, or this person is scared of you finding out the truth. Their shame is very, very heightened. Okay, and then the 22 card with the Devil card, this person and you are going in separate paths, are on separate paths now. See this Nine of Pentacles. So the Sun card. So the Nine of Pentacles in reverse with the Sun. I feel like there's something that's highlighting, and it's highlighting this number 7. So that might be a synchronicity for you guys. So maybe during the 7/7 portal, this is going to be a significant time. But it feels like that's also a card where something is balanced. Maybe this person was, again, very greedy, and maybe they were also that way, like they wanted a lot of your time and energy, and you really freely gave that to this person. But now that you're gone, you're giving this to yourself. And so maybe you notice that your financial situation has been a lot better since this person has left. You may notice also like your energy is back to normal. You might have been like very bogged down by this person or felt energetically drained by this person. I feel like this person carries a lot of, like, it might be they're burdened by things like their life. Somebody that has a lot of childhood wounding, but also that wears a mask, so it's like they have to work overtime to, like they're wearing 3 masks, so they're working overtime to sort of be able to, if it's perform, or to, you know, if they're somebody that gossips a lot or likes to tell stories or lies, you know, they're always having to keep up with this. And I feel like now that this person is gone, and you might have went through like all the breakup sort of energy, you understand that there's a lot of fish in the sea, and this person knows that they played you. They know that you have your limit, and they know that you see them as somebody that is not worthy of your time, effort, energy, like not even a goodbye at this point. It may be for you. I feel like whatever this person was hiding, that was the breaking point for you, because I feel like you know now, and if you don't actually know, energetically you know, and that's why this connection has ended with this person. So let me see, any other message, Spirit, any other message here? This person is having very bad luck, and this person feels helpless. Okay, one more for you guys. This person's lies are catching up with them. And then, I truly am in love with you. So it's a little too late. A little too late. I feel like a lot of you guys that I'm reading for right now are in a place of already sort of having an ending with this. You're in a place where You might have been looking for an emotional closure, perhaps a apology, and I don't think you're going to get that from this person. There's just the personality here, again, seems to be about money, but there is emotions involved for this person, and I feel like this person may be saying this now. I truly am in love with you, but it's too late. I feel like they should have figured that out when you were there, when they had you. And now they're watching you for that reason, because they still love you. But I also feel that on a soul level, both people know that it's over here in this connection. And with tarot readings, sometimes they get very specific, and if you resonate to this point, it's because this reading probably is for you. But remember that we are all on individual journeys. The decisions are always up to us and how to handle a situation. And some messages, again, are very specific to certain people. And if it, for the most part, resonates overall, like it's your own intuition that we are confirming in a reading, right? So you would feel that already. You would feel like, no, this is definitely like done for me. Otherwise, you'd be like, okay, this reading is not for me, like, 20 minutes ago. So, yeah, I feel that in this situation here, from what the cards are saying, it feels like you're going in the direction of this new person. And it also feels to me like it's a person from your past. Again, intuitively, you would know who I'm talking about here. And if it's not, I also feel that it could be a soul connection where you would feel that as well when there's somebody new coming in. And we get it again here, the Two of Cups. So I feel that no matter where your path is taking you, it's taking you to a person that is compatible with you and where you're at right now in your life. And again, we saw those cards of the 19 and 29. We saw those numbers, the 12 and 21. So when you meet this person, you might feel on a soul level like this is your person. You might notice that there's so many similarities about your life. You might have a life that mirrors each other. But they'll definitely feel like somebody that you may have known, like perhaps in the past, but it could also be from past life. And also there's going to be a strong pull towards this person, a strong attraction. And it's going to be also what I hear for some of you, it's an instant recognition. And the last thing I'm getting is that if it's somebody that you have had in a relationship in the past, and maybe you see this person again and you feel like this person wasn't quite ready, this time, this person is going to meet you here where you're at. So, all right, that's what I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe.